Alright, so next up, 135th Street, we getting off. This is Charu's territory. He's born and raised over here, right?
I'm blind, 135th, right side.
Yo, were you born in Harlem Hospital?
Yeah, Harlem Hospital, right outside.
Alright, we're gonna take a look at Harlem Hospital. Born and raised in Harlem Hospital. You live in Lennox Terrace.
Yes, sir. It's Lincoln Projects. Buildings between 7th and 8th. I mean, 7th and Lennox and 135th.
So let's check this out. Was the joint.
Yo, that video.
It looked like a classic diner, like from back in the days, even when we were young.
That Alicia Keys video, How You Know My Name, was real cool.
Really? Yeah. I gotta check that out.
Pimpin', How You Know My Name? She filmed it right here.
Pimpin', right where that empty lot. Let's look at the empty lot over there. Wait a minute, it was there that late in the game? Because Alicia Keys, when that video came out, was like in the 90s, right? Or
2000s.
2000s?
I remember one time I saw Trey Mack up in there one time back in the day. But this is my building I lived in for
many years. So you live right here. Let's go to the street without getting hit by a car or a bike.
They still building something new. Look, see that new construction? Yeah. Always building something.
Wait. Your building was right there, right? This is right here. Okay, yeah, 40 West. Let's walk around to your building. So, what's changed other than Pan being missing?
I mean, just so you know, like the people. You know, it's a different demographic now. You know, like it's gentrified, as you know. Much safer. You know, anybody could be around. You gotta watch your back.
Okay.
You know, you can see. I don't know if you see here. They're building something over there. Like there's always some new building being built. I don't know if you see that distance. It's construction. This school used to be, I think, 187. Now it's a charter school and everything's fixed there.
Yo, you remember that basketball court?
Yeah, ball over there. Yeah. Above the Rim was filmed there. You remember the movie Above the Rim?
Yeah. Wait a minute, it was filmed there?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
They also have your mansions there. But I stay here like every day during the summer.
So this is your building right here from back in the day?
Yep. Charlie Rangel lived there, yeah.
Charlie Rangel lived there?
Yeah, the Congress Smith.
Yeah.
We got Hansberry Center about to come up here. We call it the bathhouse.
Okay.
Everybody knows at the bathhouse. And it's funny, right across there is the Bronx. It's very close to the Bronx.
Yeah.
So like right you know, you got Madison Avenue Bridge right there. So the Bronx is like 3 minutes away.
Yo, can we go in the buildings and see who lives in your apartment now?
Yeah, I wish. I'm mad. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, yo,
is the door person the same? Did you have a check bar?
I know one of the doormen is still there.
You want to say what's up?
I haven't been there. I don't know who's there now.
Let's see who's there.
I haven't been there that long.
I'm down to see who's there.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to reminisce? See who's there?
I don't know who's there.
Just take a peek and be like, yo, what's good?
But you see those kids in that park? That should be me.
I know you have to go to the gym here a lot.
Yeah, I actually went to this nursery school, Kennedy Center, when I was at 3 years old, pre-K kindergarten. I went here to nursery school.
Now, truth be told, this area is still very similar, right? I do remember the park. I used to go to that park. We used to play ball in there with
We got a lot of complexes. You got Lennox Terrace here, you got Riverton there, you got Lincoln Projects right there.
Lincoln Projects.
A little bit further over is Riverbend.
Yo, we're gonna go to Lincoln Projects. Lincoln Projects was real. And you know what's crazy? They used to play chess over there too.
Yeah, he still lives out here.
Oh, the dude used to have chess sets?
I said he comes out there in the Riverbands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lincoln was infamous, like.
Still out here. Like, it took me back.
There wasn't a street light here before. This street light is new.
Oh, okay.
There used to not be a street light. Also, tennis courts weren't there. Those basketball hoops got renovated.
Wow. So what do you?
A spot here. Spot.
Used to be a bar around here.
Yeah,
That bar? I actually played in it. It's a place like jazz and R&B in here. Wasn't it? What's the name of the spot?
Like 20.
Wasn't it a number 20 West or something?
20 West.
Yeah.
Alright. That's what boys play ball with him.
Alright. After our conversation, I confirmed the name of the restaurant. It was 22 West. And guess what I found out after researching a little bit more? Malcolm X used to go there a lot. That was one of his favorite hangout spots. You live in the Bronx, right?
Yeah, I live in the Bronx now.
And you still know people around here?
Nah, when I come through here, I'm gonna run into somebody usually.
That's what's up.
So he's approaching Lincoln.
So, what do you miss?
But back then,
Yeah.
being young, being able to play ball all the time. It's fun, like the violence stuff I don't really miss. But I just miss like the process of growing up through it. You know, being young. The neighborhood having its own identity. But when you think about it, it's changed for the better. So you can't really complain.
You think it's changed for the better?
Yeah, definitely.
What about like people talk about like the increased rent?
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. Like when you start pushing people out the neighborhood, then it becomes a problem. But we have more stuff here than I don't live here now, but there's more stuff here than it was before. All these restaurants, these new stores. We didn't have that before. You could have walked through certain blocks and feel comfortable. You had to like wash your bag over your shoulder. Now you don't feel that.
Right.
Which I think is good.
Yeah.
You don't want to be worried about your own neighborhood.
So it's like a mixed bag, it seems.
Yeah.
A little safer. So that's Lincoln right there.
I used to live in this building right here. If you can see it, 2140. You should live on the first floor, 2140 Lincoln Project.
2140.
A lot of stuff went down in Lincoln.
Sure is not exaggerating. A lot of things went down in Lincoln Projects. I'm telling you, there was a lot of drug selling, mugging, people getting jumped, shootouts, people getting killed by gunshots, stabbings, all kinds of crazy.
Candy store around here or something, right?
Remember that?
Yeah, it's gone. Yep. Yeah. Oh snap!
This grocery store is straight different. This grocery
Yeah,
store
look
like
at this grocery store. We got a lot more of these out here.
I used to live in this building too. If you look, when I was real young, I used to live in this building.
Oh, yeah?
Service. In this building, I was like, I remember I was in this building like this teenager rushed through the apartment and chased this girl into the bathroom and like roughed up. I was 4 years old on my little bike, and
Let's go over there.
My mom was like, "Yo, the 4-year-old, I have a 4-year-old in here. I have a 4-year-old in here." And that was like my introduction to the world, to like just like some great like
The violence,
domestic violence, And I'm looking like I knew what was going on. Was it right? I didn't totally understand it.
So Charu, you were born and raised in Harlem, and this is your stomping ground. You took a look at Harlem Hospital, Lenox Terrace, Lincoln. You played ball. Probably got in some trouble. As you think about your childhood in Harlem, in this neighborhood, what comes to your mind?
That's for back then, my childhood.
Yeah.
Just
coming back.
Reminiscing how tough it was, how survival of the fittest. That's it right here, 2140. I told you that. Dude, when I was 4 years old, dude ran to the apartment, chased some girl, domestic violence stuff. My mother screaming.
Wait a minute, it was in your apartment?
Yeah, first floor. I lived like 1G or 1F or something like that.
So what? So a lady ran into your apartment?
No, a girl ran into the apartment, and the dude, she was running from the dude, and the dude chased her into the apartment.
What?
And ran into the bathroom, and it went down the bathroom. My mother screaming, "I have a 4-year-old!" And I'm on my little bicycle, like I know something's not right, but it's just like that's one of my first memories of my life is that happening in this building.
Damn.
But also just seeing crazy stuff, just petty robberies, gunshots, just like very, very grimy, forbidden area. I only lived here a couple years, my early years,
real,
like from like, I was here, I think it was here for like maybe 2 years, 4 to 5, then I moved back to the terrace. But it was just wild in here. I used to play in this park later on. It was just like You didn't want to be in this project. If you live in these projects, you cannot work through these projects.
Yeah, I know
like right now, us doing this back then would not go down like that. The dudes would be looking at who they'd be over here in a second, like, yo, what's up?
Exactly.
Like, so, but, you know, it's different now. It's for the better. So,
why is it for the better, you think?
I mean, it's better to be safe. You want to be able to walk free through your neighborhood.
What do you think changed? Like, I mean, still like a lot of the same people here, because like a lot of people still live in the projects that were here like back in the day.
Yeah, some, but you know, it's gentrified. It's more of a broader range of like ethnicities. You know, also in this part of Harlem, a lot of Spanish people moved there. This used to be like all black, like 99% black. Now it's a lot of Spanish, a lot of white people, a lot of people of different races. This was a straight black African American project.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of you got mixed. Yeah, I remember I come by like glowing. I see white guys shoot around playing ball in this park. I'm like, 2 white guys coming shoot around. I would not go down back in the day.
Right.
Because they checked cause they wouldn't live here.
Right.
So I said, why are you shooting here? But now they're around here.
It's okay now.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially in this terms of Riverton, you know, it's totally mixed. So
that's what's up. When was the last time you played ball around?
over here, 10 years ago, something like that. I think the last time I played in this park, maybe 17 years ago. It was like a tournament game too. This is a long court too. So
this court is
ridiculous. I should be running down this court and nothing.
Just to go up and down.
Now I'd faint right now. I gotta get back in shape. But yeah, I've been around here because I haven't lived over here in a while, so I'm not over here like that. But I feel like I lived in this neighborhood from born and raised till maybe almost about 30 years old. I lived around here. So
what about your teenage life, right? So let's talk about your elementary, junior high, high school years. How was that?
Over here or just
over here?
Yeah, so yeah, elementary school. I went to school. I lived over. I went to school on the other side of Harlem, in Grant Projects. I went to
oh, where?
I went to elementary school in PS 125, which is on 123rd in Amsterdam, for 3rd grade to 6th grade. Then you went to 43. That's where we met. That was in Manhattanville Project too. This was a project. I was there from 7th to 8th grade. I think you were there from 8th to 9th.
Yeah. It was crazy
that was a
around
tough
there
time.
too.
Yeah, it was tough. You just told me mad stories. We'll move on and do.
Please, man. We
outside
go
the
there with me.
school.
I seen it all too.
You know, the Decepticons. Remember those?
Oh,
games?
you remember?
Decepticons.
Remember the calls they used to do? With the AO?
Yeah, the dudes just running wild, just.
Oh, that was crazy. We would hear a sound like AO.
Yeah, they'd be like
50
deep. I remember back then, dudes used to roll mad deep. They'd be like 30 dudes, a mob rolling. It was normal to see that. You don't see any. You go to the posse, the posse, the fat posse. You don't see any mad deep crews rolling like that. I can't remember last time I seen a dude, intimidating group of 30 dudes walking through the hood.
Nah, that kind of ended
back
in the early 90s though. I didn't see that since it was early 90s when that
was more 80s. But still, when we were kids, that was a normal thing. Oh, there they go, and you go the other way.
Yeah.
It was just a whole
but we still had block issues though. Remember the blocks? I mean, every block was a clique. Something ridiculous. You walk past the block like you're going to a checkpoint. It's
you could have walked down the block if you ain't no people on that block. You could have walked down that block.
What block was the craziest for you? You remember?
Anything in the 40s, 140, 40s.
Junior high school years.
The 40s.
I lived in the 40s. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I would walk down the blocks. Also, the project, you can't walk through a project if you don't know people there.
Yeah.
So, 40, anything up 40, 41, 42, I'm not walking up that block unless I'm with someone that I know from that block or, I got a reason to be there that it's okay, I got to go to this building. But I'm not just walking through that block just to be walking through that block like that. That was you was asking for.
You ever had beef? In one of these blocks or a block that you never...
I don't know, beef, but stuff happens, dudes try to rob you. I know these dudes try to rob me on 35th, my own block, East Plus. This is later on, but they tried to
the Plus came out.
But they try to jump me for no reason. I was fast, so I boated. It was 6 still. They didn't catch me. Some dude threatened me, I'm gonna catch you another day. In junior high school, be petty stuff. I was lucky. I didn't really get really anything.
You used to throw eggs on Halloween. You remember that?
Egg things. I got my hat stolen. Most stuff happened to other people. I was I guess I was pretty savvy navigating, so I never really got caught out there badly.
Yeah.
Once I could have got caught, I was able to run away. Yeah, I've been around gunshots. I was being promised walking up Lennox.
Gunshots was like car horns, man.
Just duck,
it's every day, all day.
So I did have to dodge gunshots or duck from gunshots a few times. A few of my friends that got hit in those scenarios, but they never. It's true, my friends passed away from stuff like that. But luckily, I wasn't outside that much like that, so I didn't have, the percentages of it happening to me wasn't as great because I wasn't in the streets like that. But when I was, some things would pop up, but, you know, I was lucky. I didn't have anything really bad happen to me other than like maybe a petty robbery. I remember one time in elementary school, these dudes came and like just roughed us up a little bit, but other than that, nothing really, bad happened.
What about the ladies?
What about the ladies?
Do you remember anybody from your childhood days, teenage years days that you used to like, used to talk to?
Yeah.
You remember a block?
Not. Yeah, there's a couple girls from over here.
Over here? Where's over here?
Like service.
Alright.
Definitely coming from the terrace from around the way.
Do you remember that one girl you used to like? I think it was like junior high school. It was like me, you, like mad of us.
Yeah. You walk like mad blocks.
We were like following her.
Yeah, then I finally got the courage to go up to see 7th grade. Yeah. She lived up there on 137.
Like who went up to talk about you had like somebody like negotiating in the very beginning?
I remember you
like
gave me courage, and I finally like stepped to it. Like, it was crazy. Like, can you imagine that now? Like a whole.
It's crazy that she wasn't afraid. Like, I guess she knew you liked her, right?
Yeah, I had a huge crush on her. Like, I had a huge crush, and it was kind of like clear that she liked me, or it was signs that she liked me. So it was like, yo, you have to say something. Like, I think it was the first time I ever stepped to a girl in my life. Like, so I think it was the first time I ever, stepped up or like, yo. So I never did it before, so I'm nervous as could be.
What about like the culture of like courting in Harlem back in the days? You remember those? Like,
I mean, it wasn't no court. It was like, yo, shorty, come here,
It was crazy, yeah. The Grant Toombs days and 125th Street.
That's over. That's like adult years. That's like later after college years. That's when like stepping girls was normal. That wasn't a big thing, but. 125th, that's wrong. Grand Toombs Wednesday nights, the strip packed.
Yeah, 125th Street was amazing, man.
Just
back in the days.
Just bagging, like, yo, shorty.
He said bagging.
And that's all it was.
Bagging. That word hasn't been used in a long time. In other words, for those who don't know what bagging is, we're talking about introducing oneself to a lady.
It's funny because when I went to school in Maryland, they called it booking. It was like, y'all booked you.
Well, like you set up an appointment or
that's
a
date?
Date?
For bad.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
I booked
that's a little bit more respectable.
He said I booked her.
I booked her for March 15th to the 19th.
Like, you got to ask y'all booked this girl. Like,
we booked your wedding day.
we would say bad. Y'all back there.
What do you love about Harlem?
Culture, identity, the uniqueness, the pride, the talent, the history. It's just a unique place, There's no other place like it, It's I think it's the king. How do I put it? It's like the most. I think it's the most famous neighborhood in New York. I'm pretty sure. A lot of stars that come out of Harlem. We're a few blocks away, like Mace, Cameron, all them. Ballers come out of here.
And even like you mentioned, like our history,
Harlem
Renaissance is right here. James Bourne up in here. We have
Max, it's
a lot of our folks over there.
Rucker Park, the biggest street cars, Langston Hughes. So much history and culture. If I could do it all over again, I'd start right in Harlem again. I wouldn't be what I was if I didn't grow up here. So, of course, back then, you had to watch your back, but I think that just makes you tougher. You survive that, you can survive anywhere. So,
what would you say to the young folk coming up now in Harlem who don't know about these days? You know what? I was talking to some kids, and they was like, "Yo, back in the 80s and 90s," I'm like they act like that was just like long time ago.
Yeah, it's hard to explain because you can't really explain it unless you lived it. Because now, I'm with a lot of people who are from out of town, youngsters, young adults, different races and ethnicities that live all over Harlem, and you can't really explain how it was. They're like, "Yeah, I heard." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's like." And it was. And you just can't explain how, like, every day, every block, it was so different. It was so, like, not a place to go. It was now Harlem is like, oh, Harlem. It's funny. The whole narrative of Harlem is different. Now it's like, oh, a cultural, nice, safe place to go and enjoy and socialize and let's go to Harlem. Before it was like, don't go to Harlem. You know, it's
right?
like,
Yeah, that's a big difference.
It's totally changed. Like,
yeah, I mean, like coming into Harlem from like 96th Street on the 203 train.
Yeah, people
used to evacuate the train at 96th Street.
It also represented poverty. So I used to be ashamed sometimes to say I'm from Harlem. So, oh, that means you're poor and poverty. You live in like a crime, drug-filled place. So I used to be afraid, like, oh, you poor and broke. Now Harlem's like Harlem, you probably got some condo, you got like a nice restaurant right there. Your apartment probably costs mad money. The whole.
And meanwhile, Harlem has a rich history, as you mentioned, that gave birth to so many amazing individuals and people who struggle and who succeeded in this American society. It's something, I think we can step up our game with our Harlem education for our people, for our community. Which is cool. It's funny because like I never really paid attention to the avenues. But the avenues got a lot of meaning, like just like reading about. Well, Lenox Avenue is Marcus Garvey, right? Malcolm X. Boulevard.
Even right here, Fifth Avenue, there's some name on that. I'm trying to see what it is. It's Fifth Avenue got some name.
Right.
125th is actually Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, but no one ever calls it that.
7th is Adam Clayton Powell. 8th is Frederick Douglass. Yeah. Right.
And now those are the official names.
Marcus Garvey Park is right on like 5th and Madison.
But the official names now, it's not something. It's strictly Adam Clayton Powell.
That's a good thing. I mean, that's
but
the least we can do.
I still call it that. So like, if I'm talking to somebody,
it's a good thing. I mean,
we're
like, maintaining something from gentrification.
Yeah. It's hard for me to say like, Adam Clayton Powell. Like, I'm like, that's 7th Avenue.
Yeah.
But
like now I'm proud to say it though. I'm thinking about it. I'm proud to say it because so much has changed. People trying to change.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the lower part of Harlem to Soho.
So
I'm like, nah. If you're gonna call it Soho, then you're gonna talk about Martin Luther King, Adam Clayton Powell, Malcolm X, and the whole nine.
Like I haven't. I still call it 7th and 8th. I guess at some point I'm gonna have to change. Like I said, no one calls 125th Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
No one calls Lenox Malcolm X Boulevard, but Lenox still has a name. There's no 7th and 8th. It's literally Frederick Douglass Boulevard.
Right.
And it's so much longer to say. Like just 8th Avenue, Frederick Douglass Boulevard.
I know. But we gotta do it for the respect, bro. Right now, we gotta do it for the respect. We gotta keep it up, man.
And that's how you can tell if someone's grew up in Harlem. If they say Frederick Douglass Adam Clayton Powell, you ain't grew up here.
Which streets do you consider the borders of Harlem? 110th.
Yeah, 110th. But also East Harlem kind of is Harlem.
Yeah.
That starts at 99th.
But like generally, like 110th is like that major point.
Yeah, 110th to
155th.
But I think I consider East Harlem Harlem. That's what I had a discussion about my boy a while ago. He was like East Harlem ain't Harlem. I mean, no, that's the same cadence.
Yeah.
Like the East Side and First, 2nd Avenue.
East Side was real too, yo.
Yeah, it's crazy here.
East Side was.
That's just it sticks in Harlem, like.
Yeah.
And it's called East Harlem, so but Central Harlem, 110th to 155th. That's like the main Harlem. Like right now we're in the middle of Harlem, 135th Street. Smack dab in the middle of Harlem.
Yeah, for sure. So yo, it's time to eat, bro. Yo, Ramel, you ready to get some grub, man?
Yeah.
What happened over there?
That's good.
Yo, this was a good talk, man. You're talking about Harlem, man. Thanks for sharing your story, bro. I want to get these stories out here. I miss this place, man. And I mean, I'm still here, but when I say I missed it, I miss. But I mean, I miss.
It's weird because like you had all those situations, and you kind of miss it. Like,
it was like family too.
Like what I miss dudes in the corner that intimidated me. Like,
I know exactly.
What I miss going up knowing that if I go that way, something could pop off.
Oh my goodness, the stories are like. I mean, you had to like really be smart, like sharp, like a Navy SEAL, like stranded, navigating the streets. Like
dude trying to take your coat when you was with your mother.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And also it's different because back then people didn't have all this stuff to do now. We have the internet and social media about a smartphone.
That's true too. Yeah.
There's so much stuff to do. People
and the rims work. We got parks that are clean.
Yeah. You got nothing to do, so people be outside. It's hundreds of thousands of people live here.
Yeah.
And that was a track and all that stuff. So it's just like trouble.
All right. Yo, this is a good talk, bro.
Yeah.
Good looks, man. Might do a part 2 or something. Extend this story. Harlem World, y'all. Peace. Yo, I'm with the crew here. My boy Ramel. Shout out to Ramel Jackson. Is it right if I say your last name?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He helped me out with the gimbal and everything. He was a lifesaver. Thanks a lot, bro. Helped us get some shots where me and Shrew was talking. There's Shrew. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, we about to eat now. We up in Jimbo's over here on 137th and Lenox Avenue. Thanks for checking out the podcast. Support. Peace and love, y'all.